Is it advisable to buy a 2019 BMW 320 diesel with 287,000 kilometers on the clock? On top of that, the car is overheating and the aircon doesn't work fine. As much as we know that the 320D is a reliable car across all generations, my only problem here is that there could be a number of reasons why this car is overheating, right? It can boil down to being a small thing or being a big thing. So if it's a big problem, then you're going to have to spend big money. So I wouldn't advise you to buy it because it has an overheating problem. Outside of it having an overheating problem and the aircon not working fine, the thing is, it doesn't really matter how reliable a car is, but at high mileage, most components do experience wear and tear, and certain other things may also need to be replaced. Do you want a car or do you want a hobby? Because you might end up buying a hobby instead of a car, buying it. But if you do want to risk it, I think you should get a mechanic to go with you and try and see if he can find the reason why the aircon is not working fine and the big problem why the car is overheating, and potentially give it a proper diagnostics to see if there are any other issues that the car may have. If you have the money to fix it, just buy it. So I tried to look into what are some of the reasons why the car could be overheating. And here are the things that I found. From like your late model F3020 diesels and your G20 320 diesels, they have something called the EGR cooler. So the EGR cooler tends to leak coolant into the intake manifolds, and that could cause a big problem in the engine. So that could be a reason, and that's a major reason. The second thing could be the coolant reservoir tank. Maybe it has a crack or leak or something like that, and there's not enough coolant going in to cool down the vehicle. Also, the pipes that go into the coolant tank could be worn out, right? A couple of other things could be the water pump could have went, and the thermostat also could have went. Those things aren't cheap. And another thing is that if the previous driver kept driving the car while it's overheating, that could have screwed up the head gasket. So that's another big problem. So these are things you need to keep in mind if you're going to risk it. And on top of that, and maybe there's issues with the radiators and stuff like that, that also could be a factor as to why the aircon is not working well. So this is now my assumption. I think because the car has high mileage, it's probably priced cheaper, right? And if in case you're wondering, should you shy away from high mileage BMWs, especially the diesels? I wouldn't say you should stay away from them per se, as long as there's proper service history. Second thing is that clear maintenance record. If the car was well taken care of, even at 287,000 kilometers, for a 20 diesel, I wouldn't necessarily say don't buy it because it's high mileage. As long as the car is good, you could risk it. But besides that, everything is a risk. Even a new car can give you problems. This is the information I have for you, my brother. It's up to you to decide what you're going to do. Stay tuned for more car-related content.